one lesson that has served me well throughout my career since being involved in ag leadership is just embracing the fact that most issues are not black and white and being comfortable in the gray area and the nuance, recognizing that intelligent, thoughtful people with different perspectives might come to different conclusions based on the same information. And that has helped me a lot in terms of avoiding hurt feelings and anger when I disagree with someone.
Life is a series of relationships. Ag leadership will give you the tools to thrive at home and in the workplace, making for more meaningful experiences.
There's such a need for good leadership throughout the world, both big and small. It really is evident every single day. And I ask myself at the end of each day whether I was the best leader in everything that I was involved in that day. It's what drives me and keeps me so attached to ag leadership.
What ag leadership gives you is an incredible sense of self. It gives you an incredible sense of who you are and who you are as a leader and what you have to help give other people.
One of the takeaways from the ag leadership experience that I carry with me always is to not be afraid to engage different perspectives. It is often easier to interact with people that think like you or have the same values as you or have the same background as you. And what the program taught me is that it's equally valuable to engage different points of view, different perspectives, different experiences in how you look at a problem or a situation. And it really enriches your ability to be a better problem solver, whether you're looking at personal issues, work issues, or community issues. You'll come with a much more comprehensive solution to the issue if you have an understanding of the different perspectives and how they come together. You can always find that common ground.
Please consider where you are today and where you want to be 5 years from now. If you're in a family business going through succession or looking for growth within your workplace, if you need support and growth to get there, ag leadership has a lot to offer you.
I think if you are involved in agriculture and you want to make a difference, and if you're willing to go into it with an open mind, ag leadership is the right program for anyone. The question that I get more often than is it the right program is when is the right time to do the program? And to that I would say, we're all busy with busy lives. There's never going to be a perfect time. So if you're waiting for the perfect time, you're never going to do it. But whatever point you are in your career and in your personal life, if you just take the time and commit to it, it will make you a better leader, but also a better spouse, a better parent, a better friend, a better employee, a better volunteer.
Ag leadership is a journey, and any prospective fellow needs to know that at times it will be very challenging and soul-searching. But in the end, as your mettle will be tested, you will be forged into the best leader you can be. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for a journey of this kind?
You know when you're ready when you know you're looking to grow, you're looking to change, you're looking to get better, you're looking to be more than what you are right now. And a lot of times people calling it being maybe stuck in a rut. And I think that's a good thing, because that feeling of being stuck in a rut is what's going to propel you forward into doing something more than what you're doing right now. Whether that means you becoming a better leader, doing more for your community, whatever it is that's specifically for you.
The program helps you grow in ways you didn't even imagine. If I compare it to a master's program, for example, a master's is going to help you advance from an academic perspective, technical abilities. But what this program does is not only that technical information that you learn, but really that leadership ability that you can use on a personal level and at a professional level. It gives you the tools to make an impact. And believe me, you will not get those tools in many places. Or maybe you'll have to go to different resources to get those tools, but in the program, you get it all in one package.
One of the things I'll never forget about ag leadership is the feeling I had on the first day. as I met my classmates. I remember thinking, why did they choose me? What am I doing here? And the feeling that I had on the last day, when I was sure glad that I applied and grateful for the perspective, the friendships, and the opportunity to be a better version of me. So if you're thinking about applying, please do, and I hope that you have the same opportunity for growth that I had.
I really can't pinpoint just one. There were hundreds of experiences and stories over the 2-year period that impacted me, but I think what I take away from it the most is just those times in between, those car rides with people from the North State down to seminars, or sitting on the bus, or sitting at a meal between seminars and talking over what we're learning and our lives, really. So developing those deep bonds with people who now I may not see them or talk to them for years, but I still have such a sense of bond with these 24 people from all over the state, and even with other alumni from the Ag Leadership Program. Just the experience and the opportunity to go through this program is something that bonds us in California agriculture and develops connections that I always value.
I'll never forget at one of our seminars, we were tasked with identifying a leader that we admired, and we were there to articulate why we admired that leader. And one of my fellows selected a very strong community activist. And as she articulated his qualities, one of our other fellows vehemently disagreed. He was from a much different background and considered her selection a criminal. And so the two of them had a very lively and vivid argument, if you will, about her selection. And even to this day, I'm sure neither one of them would agree. But it did teach me two things. First of all, that a leader can be remarkable even if their cause or tactics are flawed. And secondly, it truly epitomized the idea that if you look from a different perspective, you may see something completely different. And certainly these two fellows who looked at the same leader saw somebody very different.
It was the first time where I think all of us had finally figured out that we had a lot of personal power, both together as a group, but also individually. And I think that every single person needs to find that time when they realize how much personal power they really have. And to me, there's so much power in a program that actually gives you that personal power and actually gives you the chance to realize how much power and potential you have, both as a class and as an individual.